Hi, Deirdre McNamara here. We're just going to take a look at using styles for your headings, and then once you've used the styles, we'll be able to create a table of contents, and it's really, really easy, much easier than doing anything manually. Okay, so the first thing is I have a big long document here just to save me doing anything, and I've highlighted in red any text that I want to be a major heading, and then going down through it, any text that's in green is a sort of a minor or smaller heading. Okay, so there's nothing strange with any of this document except that I changed the color of some of the text. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click into the first area that I want to make a heading, and on the home tab up here I'm going to make it heading 1. Okay, so if you click on heading 1, you can see it's changed to whatever style is on heading 1, and then I go down through the document. This red text, I'm going to make all of the red text heading 1. I'm going to skip all the green stuff for the moment, click on this and make it heading 1. Now I have to say I'm showing you here doing it using the mouse. In reality I tend to do this on the keyboard. So your keyboard shortcut for doing heading 1 is Control and Alt and 1, and that makes it heading 1. So again, anything red in here, Control Alt 1. So there's all our major headings. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the start of the document and now take a look for our smaller or sort of subheadings. Okay, and you can have many different levels of subheadings. Most documents just use heading 1 and heading 2. Okay, so I'm into the green text here and I'm going to make it heading 2, and the keyboard shortcut for that is Control Alt and 2 to make it heading 2. So it sounds like a big job, but actually going down through the document then, Control Alt 2, and you notice I'm not actually selecting it, I'm just placing my cursor. I could select it, but it's a lot easier just to place your cursor somewhere in the line and the whole of that paragraph or that line will convert to heading 2. So I'll just quickly go down through the rest of this here. Bear with me, this actually only takes a second. Go down through it. So this is quite a long document, and you can see here I kind of want you to take a look at it the whole way through. You can see it actually just takes a few seconds to go through the whole document, so it's no big job to do this. Okay, and heading 2, and I think I have one more here. And that's the end of this document. So go back up to the start again. So literally that process took us about 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, it really isn't a very long process. Now at the moment our headings are quite bright in colour. They're sort of bright blue and bright red, and we may or may not want them to be that. So for example, I could click into my heading 1 up here. Okay, and then right mouse click. So I'm right mouse clicking on heading 1 and I'm going to click on modify. Okay, and I'll just do a very simple change. I'll change that over to green, and I'll make it underline. Okay, and maybe change the font to something dramatic to 26. Okay, and click on OK, and you can see that not only this one changes, but the whole way down through the document they all have changed. Okay, and I can do the same for my heading 2s. So I'm going to click into some heading 2 here, and then right mouse click and modify, and I'm just going to center align it, and I'll turn this over to a navy blue and hit OK. So you can see my heading 2s the whole way through the document have been changed. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my table of contents. So I'm on a blank line up at the start of my document. So you click on references. You think it's insert, but it's not. It's references, table of contents, and I always go with automatic table 2. The only difference between these two here is whether it says contents or whether it says table of contents. I like the heading table of contents, so I'm going to click on that one. And you can see it has created the table of contents for you, and it'll update. So if for example I move this onto a new page or I get rid of some of these headings, you can either update it by clicking on it and then clicking update, or it normally will update before you actually go to print. So very easy and a really useful tool. Another advantage of using those heading styles is if you click on view and navigation pane, all of the headings you've used over here can give you a very fast way of moving around your document. So that's very handy as well. So definitely use the inbuilt tools to create your table of contents. Okay, see you later.